I'm going to show you exactly how I built an insane custom GPT that creates daily workouts with the click of a button that perfectly fit what you like to do for exercise. Honestly, it's super easy. It doesn't matter if you like to focus on strength, lifting heavy free weights, or using machines, if you're into agility or plyometrics, body weight workouts or yoga, or even just for stretching. This GPT will give you only exercises you personally like doing in an order and format that's most effective for you. If you're a beginner who hasn't really exercised before, this video probably isn't for you, but even if you have a little bit of an idea of what you like to do for your workout, you can use this GPT to build the perfect daily plan, and you can even add to it over time. I know for me, I often found myself struggling to figure out what I wanted to do for my workout, constantly having to think about what exercises I felt like doing or what makes sense given what I had done the day before. This is also great for anyone who's hit a physical or mental plateau. I know I often just end up doing the same lifts or routines over and over again, and that makes it super easy to get bored or really stop progressing at all. What's awesome about this GPT is that it's not throwing things at you that you've never done before or are uncomfortable with, but it's going to force you to think about your goals, what works for you, and then it will give you a completely new workout every single day so that you're never bored and are always keeping your body working hard. Honestly, my own workouts have actually become fun since I started using this. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you exactly how to build this thing, and honestly, it's really easy. Okay, so here we are inside of ChatGPT. This is my workout generator, and I'm just going to show you how this thing works and operates before we get into building it. So for me personally, I have my daily splits, and a split is simply like which muscle groups you like to focus on for any given day. Some people like to do legs 3 times a week, some like a push-pull day or a chest and biceps day. Again, this is all up to you personally. If you look, we have these buttons down here that start the process, and I'm going to show you exactly how to create these. And these are generally my splits. I have a chest and biceps day. I have a day for back, shoulders, and triceps. I have a day where I kind of do lighter legs and a day where I do heavier legs, which is more compound lifts like deadlifts and squats and things like that. To show you how it works, let's just create a workout for my heavy leg day. I'm just going to click this one button right here, and the workout generator is going to get to work. The generator is combining 2 simple tasks to create my workout, which we'll set up. First, it's analyzing a really basic spreadsheet containing all of the exercises I like, which I'll show you how to create. And second, it's putting them through a formula I also created, which breaks down the number of sets and in what order I like to do my exercises in. I'll show you how to make this too, and it's all going to make perfect sense. These 2 simple things are what allows you to create the perfect workout tailored specifically to you. Now that it's finished, you can see that the GPT has created my routine for the day. Let's just go through it real quick. It starts with a warm-up, and I personally like to do 3 rounds of warm-up, like super light, just to kind of get the body moving. It includes legs, upper body, get the blood flowing, some jumping jacks, jack splits, overhead march with the kettlebell, wall sits, box jumps. These are terms you may be familiar with, and some of them honestly are just kind of like what I call these exercises, but I understand what I'm referring to, and that's really what's important. So after the warm-up is finished, we go into workout A, which is a barbell back squat, a weighted stand-up, which is where I just sit down on a bench and I stand up while holding some weights. Then some medicine ball slams, dead bugs, and a couple things for core, since I like to mix in some core exercises along the way. You get the idea, so let's start making this thing. There's one super important piece of setup you need to do before we get into building the custom GPT itself, because everything starts from this simple spreadsheet that I told you about. And this is really the magic that allows you to customize your workouts specifically to your personal taste. So we're just gonna take a couple minutes to build this out. It's super cool, it's really easy to use. And the first thing you're gonna do is to create a spreadsheet just like this. It doesn't matter if you're in Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, wherever. This is just gonna require, for you to give it a little bit of thought, but it's also kind of fun. It's an opportunity to really think about what your ideal workout looks like. Like I said, I personally like to have a mix of heavier compound lifts, lighter supplementary lifts, a mix of plyometrics, some stuff with the kettlebell, core exercises, maintenance exercises. Recently, personally, I've just been focused on building my lower body strength and stability, doing things like ATG split squats, Jefferson curls, stuff to strengthen my hips and my knees and things just like that. And they've all been really effective. But this is an opportunity for you to create the categories that you like and think about the exercises that work best for you. This is just an example of what I'm doing. Again, change this all up so it makes sense for you. So in this section, you can see I have my heavier chest exercises with dumbbell bench, incline bench with the barbell, chest flies, push-ups, things like that for lighter chest. And again, think about the workouts that you like. This could even be for stretches, right? Like you could just put a list of stretches that you like doing or a list of yoga poses that you like doing. Whatever works for you, this is a great way to do it. So you're just going to want to build this out, put all your categories up top, and then put down your exercises underneath each category. The only thing that you need to do is after you're done building out the spreadsheet, you're just going to want to go to File and then Download and save this out as a CSV file. This way we can import this straight into ChatGPT, and it's going to pull exactly from this spreadsheet. So that's how you know you're only getting exercises that you like. This is the magic right here. Build this out with exactly the type of exercises you like and the categories that make sense for you, and the GPT will do the rest for you. So go to Download and save this out as a CSV. And now let's bring this all into ChatGPT, and we're going to put the whole thing together. Okay, so here we are in ChatGPT, and we're going to build ourselves a custom GPT workout generator. So if you're new to ChatGPT, maybe your sidebar is closed, you can just open up the sidebar. And in order to build new custom GPTs, you just got to come over here, click Explore, come up here, and we're going to click Create a GPT. And now here we are. We're inside of the GPT builder. In order to have access to this, you currently need to have ChatGPT Plus, but I think eventually they're planning on opening up custom GPTs to everyone for free. If you want, the GPT will ask you some questions, and we can go ahead and do this here. But since we already know what we want the GPT to do and how we want it to work, we can skip this and we can just go straight into the Configure tab, where we can configure these settings to make sense for us. So I'm just going to pop into my GPT that I already made, and I'm going to walk you through it. You can copy this prompt, steal these formulas, build your own so that they work for you. So this is it. This is the custom GPT workout generator. And we can just go in here, we can change this name to whatever we want, and we could call it Cool Workout Generator or whatever you want to call it. And these are the custom instructions. This is really the secret sauce and where the magic happens. Down below are the conversation starters. These become the one-click buttons that instruct the GPTs what type of workout to create. We'll use these in our custom formulas in a minute. So if you go back into the configuration settings, you can go ahead and steal this prompt for me, and this is exactly where we're telling the GPT what we want it to do. It's going to work off of formulas that we give it to create the workout for the day, which I'll walk you through. So it says, the GPT named workout generator is designed to create personalized exercise plans based on specific parameters provided by users. The GPT will only pull information from the knowledge base. This part's really the important part. The knowledge base is where we're going to upload the spreadsheet that we created earlier with all of our preferred exercises. And so this is telling the GPT to only pull information from the knowledge base. And this is important because now you know it's not pulling data from the web or anywhere else, and it's not going to give you exercises that you're unfamiliar with or you're uncomfortable with. It's only using the exercises in the exact categories that we set up earlier. And so real quick, we'll just go down here to the knowledge base, and you can click Upload Files. This is where you're going to upload that CSV that we downloaded earlier from the spreadsheet with all of our exercises and categories. And so if we go back into the configuration settings, the next thing I did is I just stated all the names of the workout categories. Warm-up 1, warm-up 2, chest heavy, chest light, shoulders, etc., right? These are just the names of your categories in the spreadsheet. And right now we're just giving the GPT context so that it knows exactly what we expect from it and what to look for in our spreadsheet so that it's not guessing, and we're going to get predictable results every single time. We want to be super direct with ChatGPT so that it knows exactly what we want. And so I gave it some more specific instructions after. The GPT will randomly select exercises from the categories and the quantity given. Do not repeat exercises at all for the entire workout. Do not show me the category each exercise has come from. Do not show me the formula before creating the workout. Just give me the exercise. ChatGPT sometimes gives you extra information that you don't actually need, so I'm just telling it to not do that. The warm-up and workout will each be repeated 3 times, so just show me 1 round's worth of exercises. Because I know I'm going to do it 3 times, I don't need it to list out the exercises for me 3 times in a row. I can just do it once, and I'll just repeat it on my... If there is an or option, randomly select an exercise from either one of the 2 categories given. Do not show me both exercises. So if I come down here, you can see I have legs light or plyo, being plyometric. So I want the GPT to either give me a leg workout or a plyometric workout, but not both, right? And so this is where some more of the magic happens. This is where it's customized to you. This is personally how I like to work out, but maybe you have a different way of doing things. Maybe you like to do 3 heavy sets and then you like to go do a sprint, or you like to do 2 exercises back to back and superset them. Whatever it is, however you like to break it out, this is an opportunity for you to create the formula that works best for you. The good news is this is live. You can always change this and edit this later. Right here is where I put the quantities and the workout for each category. Next, it says when the user selects chest/biceps, the GPT will create a workout with the following formula. Now this area, the chest/biceps area, come into play. These are the conversation starters we talked about. They correspond to those one-click buttons here in the GPT. So once you just click one of those buttons, it runs through the whole formula and creates your workout for you. So we just have to do a little bit of setup for those. So again, my workout splits are chest/biceps, back, shoulders, triceps, legs light, legs heavy. I also have a kettlebell and a plyo option, but for some reason ChatGPT only shows you 4 options at a time. I don't know if they're going to change that or not, but they're in there. So that way, if I just want to type to the GPT and say, show me a plyo workout, it already has that kind of information. So here we go. We just break down our workout formula for whatever makes sense to you. When the user selects chest/biceps, the GPT will create a workout with the following formula. Warm up, 3 rounds. Again, this is for me. Feel free to change this to whatever you like. 1 by warm up 1, 1 round of warm up 2, 1 maintenance exercise, 1 exercise of either light legs or plyometrics, 1 kettlebell exercise, or 1 plyometric exercise. I do 3 rounds of this just for warm up, and then I move on to workout A. This is for chest/biceps, so I do a heavy chest exercise like a barbell bench. I do a bicep exercise like dumbbell curl. Then I do a light chest exercise like some sort of incline flies with dumbbells or something like that, or push-ups. These are all based off the categories from my spreadsheet and the exercises that I personally like doing. Then I do 2 core exercises, and I like to repeat workout A 3 times, and then I move on to workout B. So this will give me a different heavy chest exercise, a different bicep exercise, 1 more light chest, and 2 more core exercises. So by the time I've done this, I've done 9 total rounds of exercise, and I am freaking spent by the end of this. I've been exhausted from these workouts, but they've also been super fun and really entertaining for me to do. I've also programmed this in a way that I'm personally comfortable with, and I haven't asked the GPT to give me number of reps because I generally know my limits for each exercise, but in theory, you could add that in too. These workouts will challenge you, but you also don't have to give yourself more than you can handle. If you go through a workout and find that it's too much for you, you can just go in and change the formula. Maybe you only want to do 2 rounds of each group, or maybe this exercise here was too much and you can just go ahead and delete it. And ChatGPT won't give that to you again moving forward. The other great thing about this is that this is still ChatGPT. It's live and it's active, and there's meant to be a dialogue. You can always ask ChatGPT to swap a specific exercise for a different one, or mix it up however you like. It's constantly in flux and can always be changed to you. Remember, this is just a helpful tool. You don't have to listen to everything it says. Feel free to adapt it to something that makes sense for you. Then you just have to go through for each of the conversation starter buttons and create the formula for that specific split. When the user selects back, shoulders, triceps, the GPT will create a workout with the following formula. And now I give it a new formula for that specific day using those kinds of workouts. Same things for light legs, same things for heavy legs. It gives me 2 warm-ups, maintenance, and then my 2 workouts. Workouts A and B, heavy legs, a light leg, and 2 core. Heavy legs, a plyo, a kettlebell, and 2 more core, and I do these 3 times. So again, you can see how insanely powerful this is and how easy it is to create a tailored workout just for you, so you never have to worry about what to do in the gym. You never have to worry about hitting a plateau. Your workouts will always be interesting and varied and dynamic. It's always challenging, and you can change it at any time that you want by either adding to the spreadsheet over the time as you learn more exercises, or by coming in here and mixing up these formulas. You really have an infinite supply of workouts that you can do. I don't know how many exercises I have in there, but I know I'm not going to get bored of any of these workouts anytime soon.